Thank you. This is Sunrise. And in the studio, just before we bring in the other segment, Costus Spectabilis. Alera, someone tweeted it. What's his name now? Chisom Asogu says, Costus Spectabilis. It said that it's good that channels that were discussing it. It said that it's being grown here in Lagos. Well, you get to find that out later on. But I see pictures of the plant, really interesting. And the plant looks green and actually yellow when it flowers.
Oh,
but the base itself is actually green with red edges, reddish edges. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's it. Very interesting.
There's the famous plant. If you can just zoom in, please.
It's a beautiful thing to know that it's a national plant and very, very beautiful. You find it at the base of our coat of arms here. That's it.
That's the plant.
Costus Spectabilis. It's a national plant on Nigeria's coat of arms. Someday we'll discuss. Maybe that's what we'll discuss next week. Why that plant?
Question mark.
Okay, those that are tweeting in about HOCON, please get to their website. They are taking responsibility for themselves. HOCON.ng, he says.
.ng, yes.
HOCON.ng. You'll find all the information you need there. Thank you, and God bless you. Okay, so Yomi Fabi, Artist of the Week, actor, producer, director. He's been in the industry for over a decade, an indigenous of Ogun State, but grew up in Lagos. Introduced into Nollywood by Yoruba actor Babatunde Omidina, popularly known as Baba Suwe. Made his debut in the industry with the movie Obelomo. I hope I got that well. But he has got several awards, and Best Producer in 2016, Best Producer in the African Film Awards in London, amongst other awards. But
Wow.
Anyway, so he's here to tell us about, I don't know what the Yoruba movie industry is called. I know Kano is called Kannywood or Kallywood. The Nollywood is the umbrella.
Yoriwood.
Yoriwood, I don't know. Please, ladies and gentlemen, join us to welcome. I'm sure you've heard his voice already. Yomi Fabi, thank you for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
Yomi Fabi smiles and his eyes also smile. And he was going to deprive us of this smiling eye by putting on sunglasses in the studio. We had to make a fuss.
But I complied. I complied, right?
See the eyes smiling?
You really have. Come on. You're so so lively. This is how you go on set?
No, because
when you're directing, don't your actors just begin to laugh with you?
The basic thing about the job is that you need to comport yourself and then relax yourself. And probably because I have a mindset that on Sunrise, I'm going to be giving hard questions. So I just want to arrest you psychologically.
That's not correct.
Okay, you came here to capture us, right?
That's not correct. That's not correct.
So Yami came here to produce a movie on Sunrise today. Okay, where's the script you're giving to us?
It's an impromptu. I'm improvising.
You're improvising. Okay, what's the title
Action.
of the movie?
It's impromptu on Sunrise.
Impromptu on Sunrise. Okay, Alera, please get ready to be signing autographs as you move along after today's show. Yami, you debuted in 2005 on a movie called Omi Adagun, Stagnant Water.
Okay.
Tell us, how's the journey been for you?
Yeah, it's a roller coaster, and you get into the movie industry with practically no idea of what the next phase will be, because you have to start thinking, when will I have a break? When will I even be known within the industry? When will I be accepted by the people outside? What will I do that would not throw me out of the industry? All these things will be running through your mind while you're just coming up, and you don't even want to make a single moral mistake, because at those early stages, an aberration or a rude behavior or a disrespect can end your career.
Disrespect to who? The viewers or your co
your core. Nobody knows you outside yet. But somebody who will actually give you that rope and say, okay, hold it and I'll drag you up. Any itch, any mess up could end the career there because you're coming through a path.
It's like you're passing through the eye of a needle.
Exactly.
But did you always want to do this?
To be honest with you, I actually believe that movie stars are aliens. That they don't eat, that they don't sleep.
Where did you get that idea from?
It's just something that comes through my mind because I didn't grow up seeing stars. Those things that parents would take you out to cinemas, take you out to see. So I didn't experience all that. All I went through was going to school, go to Deeper Life, that's all. Even to say our pastor then was like, you're seeing like a god. So I don't even believe I'm going to get into TV. So I didn't see my name as a name that can be echoed as a star. But somebody around the vicinity where I used to go to entertain, because I do MCA, put up stuff, the woman said, you don't realize something. Whenever you come here to entertain, to crack jokes, people come to buy food. I make money. Young man, I don't mind giving you money. Go and look for all these people. I know they are in the Butebeta. Go for them, then you make your way. I think that's your path. So I'm like, wow, she doesn't want to give me money. So I got the money. I went to meet, there's a particular brother in our area who will believe know everywhere. He has a map. He has a Google. I said, how do I get to a Butebeta? He gave me the description. And lo and behold, I just cook up something and I attended all these people and met with Ogogo Babasue, and Babasue gave me an audience. And the story, they say...
When you say, did you just came and he gave you audience? Like that?
No. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to expatiate. I don't want to go into details. When I met with him, he realized that I wanted something. To express myself became a problem. Until he pushed it out of my mouth that you want to join the industry, you want to be following me. I said, yes, sir. I said, hey, you have been coming every time. Come and sit here. Come and sit here every time. You cannot even talk.
What do you want?
Exactly. But he was so blessed that he pushed it out of my mouth. Like, I know what you wanted. This is what I said, yes, sir. I said, hey, all these days you have been coming. And that was how it all started.
Well, by the way, your surname is Fabi. Are you any relation of that Fabi?
He's a father to me. He's father to me in the industry. We are from Bisema Beokuta. And he's always there to advise, to guide me. But I have not really delved into how we connect or how we disconnect, since we have a part already.
Okay.
So you chose the Yoruba segment of Nollywood. Why? Or did he choose you?
To be honest with you, it's always good that you follow your instincts.
Can you be dishonest with me?
I won't be dishonest. Okay. People are listening, but I'd like to be straightforward. Okay. When you follow your instincts, and I don't like to press my luck too further. I am a Yoruba guy. Then I don't even have a direction. I don't even have a direction like, this is what I want to do in the movie industry. Whether I'm going to be an actor, a producer, I don't know anything. All I know is I have the Latin for entertainment.
I want to act.
I want to act, but I don't have a direction. So it will be too much on me to say, I want to now start running after the English people. When the people that can easily hear me out in my own language are very close to me. Why am I jumping the gun? I can easily get to that phase later on. And I just believe in steps. Steps. When you're going up the ladder, go through the step.
So having been in it for this long, have you considered an English movie?
I've actually produced an English movie.
No, acting in.
Yeah,
not
I act and produced.
Oh, you acted in it and you also produced
I
it?
played a major role.
Oh, what's it called?
Father Moses.
Father Moses. Okay.
Myself, Iniedo, Desmond Elliott, Saka, Jiri Kusoko.
Oh, okay. That's it. It's right there.
Father Moses.
Yep.
Okay. As a reverend father.
No. Desmond Elliott was a reverend father.
Okay.
I was a protagonist. He's a protagonist.
Okay. So this industry, when you came in, yes, you like an apprenticeship and all of that. Nollywood's considered one of the biggest industries in the country. As in, they say it's the second largest in the world.
Not
That's
the
what
third?
they say.
In
The
quantity.
third? I thought it was the
in terms
third.
of quantity.
Not quality.
When it comes in terms of movie making, we're not there, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But because we shun out quantities, quantity doesn't mean quality.
Okay. So, but
We
so
have a number.
we have that number, so to speak.
Exactly.
Okay. But what would you say brought us to that point, or brought Nollywood to that point?
What actually brought us to that point is passion. Nigeria is a movie-making country. We are an entertainment country. But unfortunately, the government, as well as the people that we shun out products for, don't really understand the efficacy of that industry. And it is actually affecting the growth and the image of a country. Until the people that are elected into offices synergize with major stakeholders, then the industry will be playing its role. A majority of us, we've not been to America. We can picture how America is. From the movies, they tell us how the human rights is being respected. They tell us how the policing is being done. They tell us how children are being taken. They tell us about the science. There is no industry that can tell you the image of a country other than the movie industry. But we are not using ours very well, despite the fact majority of Nigerians love movies.
But you said that we're not there yet.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Where do you think we are right now compared to where we're coming from?
We are at a developing stage, just the stage the country is. We are a product of the national status, and it is really affecting. We're developing because most of the films you see is not being supported by government or any corporate organization. It is what we do with our own sweat, our own money, or money I get from friends or get from some few individuals that want to do business.
No, I'm not talking about support, and I'm talking about the quality of the movies coming out.
I just said it. I said we're developing. We don't even have a film. We don't have standard film schools in Nigeria. So how do you shut out your materials?
Really?
Yeah, we don't have. And secondly, we're not in the official gazette in this country. Like, if the filming job should be so structured, like the way we have the MBA, we have the Architectural Association, like the way we have the nursing, it's a professional job. And when the government actually inculcates us into the official gazette and it becomes a law that this is the umbrella regulatory body, then they will know that they need to invest a lot into film education, film distribution. When you shut out movies, there are no distribution guarantees.
Okay, we'll take a moment and we'll come back. We'll talk a bit about your awards and what your plans are for the future. Please stay with us. Thank you for staying with us. We still have Yami Fabi here. Yami, you collected several awards, one of them being Human Rights Ambassador. But you also tend to portray some of these violent things in some of your productions. Why do you do that? Seeing the way our society looks at the violence.
Yeah, the standard thing in my movies, to be honest with you, when I screenplay, or when I get a script that is actually talking about violence, where the rights of somebody is being abused, I ensure that you resolve it in such a way that that perpetrator is being brought to book. That is why in my movies, you hardly, it will never happen in my own particular movie, where you'll see a police officer torturing somebody in police facility. I don't do that. And I've been trying to advocate, pass messages to my colleagues, producers and directors that the only time you will exhibit that in a movie is when you ensure that that police officer or that person is being punished. Because you need to portray Nigeria that nobody should do that. Police don't have right to mete out punishment. Even a lot of things that we do, police don't have right to arrest, except you're caught in the middle of an action, a criminal action. But whereby police will just come and say, no warrant of arrest issued by a judge, and they say you are under arrest. When was just clearly a petition written by somebody, what they're still investigating. How are you sure I've committed the offense? Why must you obstruct my daily activity? So all these things are part of the things I try to exhibit and to showcase in my movies, and I try to make sure it happens and then correct it.
So when you talk about this thing about abuse or arrest by the policeman, do you also show the aspects of reward while you're showing that they're being punished? You also show where some people are rewarded for good behavior.
Yeah, of course. That is the essence. Because the officer that is actually it's going to be the police officer that will mete out the punishment. And then the police officer that actually mete out the punishment will get commended for standing by what is right. Because the police are the first public officers that we should respect.
You seem to have a passion for the police.
Because there's no way you want to do it in a society without the police. They are the number one stakeholder when it comes to law and order. And that is why I always appeal to everybody to look into the welfare, into the logistics of the police. When we have a policing right, which is a security, is the number one in any nation, every other thing will fall in place.
So what
Now-
do you... Okay, go ahead.
This is the beginning of 2020. I'm sure you have great things planned for this year.
Exactly.
You want to share some of that?
Yeah. I've got loads. Last year, I had a Human Rights Summit. I convened a Human Rights Summit at the Sheraton Hotels, and in conjunction with Amnesty International. And I've got a few of my colleagues in different media and entertainment industry. We spoke about human rights. And then I have 2 movies already. Onikede and Agbesorisun.
What is the meaning of Onikede?
Onikede means the person that will bring succor.
Okay.
And then it's actually a concept around a blind lawyer, because I'm trying to exhibit the right of physically challenged individuals in the society. You know, in these days, a deaf and dumb will find it very difficult to even go and report in a police station because there is no interpreter. A blind person or a deaf and dumb cannot go to the bank to enjoy public services the way you and I enjoy. So when you look at this movie, it's a conventional storyline, but trying to put on the spot a physically challenged and why their rights should be respected in the court of law. So it's never happened before anywhere in the whole world. Seeing a blind lawyer, you know, doing cases.
Interesting. Okay, so that's you have that summit coming up, and then you have these 2 movies coming out when?
It should be after May because I'm going on tour. I'm going on Middle East tour.
Okay.
So I'm going to Dubai, then Saudi Arabia.
With
the
which
movies. Onikede and Agbesorisun.
Oh, with both of them. Okay.
Yeah, I want to use that to meet with my fans.
You're not showing us here before you take them abroad?
Yeah, because the point is this is going to be the last resort. They're going to enjoy it more here because they enjoy it on DVD. They will enjoy it probably when it gets to DSTV, and they will probably enjoy it
In the cinema.
Exactly. So just go out, meet with the fans outside,
And then bring it home to stay.
Exactly.
So when are you hoping to bring it home so that we can look forward to it?
Latest July.
Okay.
Latest July.
Right. So 2 movies coming up before the end of this year.
Don't send the FRS after that.
I'm sure they're watching you.
We're
So
friends.
they'll be after you
We're
anyway.
friends.
Okay, so if... yes, this is your plans and all that you're going to do, but if you're going to talk to those who are seeking, because there are many who've been discouraged by the industry. They say you have to work your way to get to the top. There's the Me Too campaign. There are those who are like, I don't want again because there's no merit-based system in the industry. There are those who also believe there's merit-based, based on whoever they come in contact with. But what would you say to these 2 camps? Those who say there's no merit-based system in growth in the industry, and those who believe that there's a merit-based system.
I just have to be factual about this. Unlike every other industry, the movie industry is not always merit-based. It's passion-driven, and because talents will never be enough, there are so many factors that are in place. I wouldn't say I want to become a star and I see somebody like RMD coming around and there is only 1 seat left. I want him to use me in movie. I went for audition and I'm sitting down. And he's there, and I sit and I don't show respect. Probably of recent, in London or somewhere, they start putting it on the buses. Give seats for elderly people. It's just done on them. But as Africans, the onus is on me to stand up and show respect. But when I believe I'm from a rich home or I have acted so well, I'm being picked, that could force the basis for being rejected or being turned down. So it's not about merit is there, but Other factors are also very important. And of course, people tend to want to bastardize the industry. They come up with so many things, so many notions. They cannot differentiate between sexual attraction and sexual harassment. And that has been affecting a lot of things. They come with the mindset that if anybody should be sexually attracted to me, it is harassment. And they want to run the industry down, run the people down. It's a big thing. So then they look at it's not merit, it's not that. It's your choice. You have to just balance yourself, know the onions, and don't go through the back door. There are ways in which you can get casted in a movie. If you don't follow that route, you will be complaining that it is not merit-based. You don't want to audition, you don't want to go for rehearsals, you just want to be picked and put as a major character. It doesn't work that way.
Thank you very much. We have been speaking with Yomi Fabi, who is an actor, producer, and director. He's been sharing his journey in the industry and word of advice for those who...
There's a tweet I need to read out.
Okay.
We, the fans of Yomi Fabi, heard he's married to a white woman. Can he help confirm this?
Yeah, that's correct. My fans will always know I'm married to a white woman.
Okay.
But I will just add, quote unquote, complicated now. But I'm still married to her, though.
Well, there is that movie called It's Complicated.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, have you watched it? Thank you very much, Yomi.
All right.
And we wish you well in your endeavors.
Same here.
Well done.
I appreciate it.
And that is the show today. Happy
Well done,
Valentine's Day.
my
And I love you too.
Happy Valentine's Day to you too.
So
That's our show for today.
Indeed.
Nyota is feeling very cool
Oh,
this morning. We'll bring you a fresh edition next week. I'm Alera Idu, wishing you all the best. And love yourself and love each other and love your country.
I am Nell Taigwe, and I particularly enjoyed two segments of the show, and I want you to enjoy them too. The social studies class and you and living. We'll be back same time next week. Join us again.
Bye-bye.